Welcome! In today's video, I'll be showing you how I make the most lovely, fluffiest cake ever. 2024 recipe is out. If you've been struggling with cake recipe, yeah, come close, come close. Today you got a solution. Measure out your flour and you set aside, and you measure in baking powder inside your flour. Measure the right way, not full spoon but leveled spoon of baking powder. That's 3 level spoons of table leveled spoons of baking powder. Remove 4 tablespoons of flour and replace with cornstarch. You can do this before you add your baking powder, so that you will not scoop out the baking powders. Now you replace the flour with corn flour, that's cornstarch, 4 tablespoons, and you stir very well for me and you set aside. Measure your butter. You need only 300 grams of butter. Use the good, best, lovely butter ever. This particular recipe will save you money. A lot of things are so expensive, but you will still get the best texture, the best taste, the best ever. Measure in your sugar. If you want, you can measure separately and pour. You can see I offed my scale first before I measure in that sugar right into the butter. So the scale is only reading for the sugar, not the butter. If you know, you know. But if you're a bit confused, please measure your butter separately and measure this sugar separately for me. And that is it. 750 grams of sugar. That is what we are looking at right now. So you set aside and start mixing. Use your hand mixer, use your standing mixer, use your wooden spatula depending the one available. Even your wooden spoon can do this job very well. I'm offering the mixer again to add in the vegetable oil. Like I said, if you can do this very well, please measure everything separately. It's very important to use the best oil in the market. Yes, everything boils out to good taste and fluffiness. So if you really want the two, please go for the best quality of ingredients. It will serve you good and better. So add in your vegetable oil and you start mixing for me. Like I said, wooden spoon can do the justice. Your hand mixer can also do the justice. Your standing mixer can also do it. I heard some people say, can I use blender? I don't know, but if you wish, you can also try. So that is it. Now I'll be taking it to my standing mixer because I have a lot on my table this morning. So I don't want to waste much time here. So start from the lowest speed to the highest speed. Make sure this doubles in size and look so fluffy before you let go. Look at that. The color is already even changing. You can see that. See, this is beautiful. So make sure you're doing the right thing. If you're not using standing mixer and hand mixer, please do it and make sure the color change is looking so fluffy. You can see it's even getting lighter, and it's good to scrape down the bottom of your bowl, especially when you're using hand mixer or standing mixer. At 5 to 10 minutes interval is all okay. So one thing that is so important to me is sieving the flour. Make sure you are going to be sieving this flour very well. And again, make sure you measure the eggs. Yes, you can see how I'm measuring my. This is the right way to do it, because this recipe, if you get it wrong, the cake will go wrong. So make sure you do exactly what you're saying, not trying your own, except you're trying to form your own recipe. If you want to get this cake exactly lovely as my own outcome, you have to do the things the right way. So after, I'll measure my egg and I'll set it aside. There is no need of you whisking and whisking till it's white, it's foamy, is this, is that. You can just only mix in the egg yolks together, and that's it all. So I'm too conscious of this measurement, because this cake, I don't want any story. Everything must be accurate. Yes. Don't say, it hasn't that nice egg, let me leave it. My dear, remove it. Make sure you derive the right quantity. The right quantity is the whole thing. So I'm going to mix in the egg yolk and white and set aside. No need for the foam, no need for the white parts, no need for it to go up, swallow up, raise up, whatever. So that's all for the egg. So over to the milk. Everything is accurately measured. So you can see the importance of measurement in this cake. Yes, this is evaporated milk. Please use any milk you can lay your hand, but not powdered milk for this particular recipe, except you're doing your own recipe. So that is it. You can see I'm taking my time to remove every removable to derive the right measurement. You can see that. Okay, right now I'll be adding the eggs. You can see little at a time as I mix in everything. Just pour the egg at least 4 to 5 times. Okay, you can see that. So the last and third, so I'll allow it to mix properly, evenly, and look at that, looking like a running batter. So I'm going to scrape down, let everything mix very, very well. Have you liked my video? Have you subscribed to this channel? What are you waiting for? Feel free to be a part of this lovely channel only by clicking on the subscribe button. Click on the notification bell to be getting alerts of my new video. It's very, very important to subscribe. Whenever I drop a new video, you'll get an alert. Right now it's time to save. Please, if you can save 4, 5, 6, 3 times, please save. It's very important. After saving, save again. After saving, save again. Saving. Yes, I'm not looking for sound. I'm not looking for date. I'm just trying to incorporate air into this flour. It's so important for this particular recipe. So take your time, save to 3 to 4 to 5 times, no problem. So this is how my batter is looking so slicky, lovely. Yeah. Isn't this lovely? So right now it's time to mix. My mixing bowl is not that big, so I have to remove it to a bigger bowl. So this time I don't like mixing my flour in the mixer. Yes, I love mixing with my hands. So if you're comfortable doing it yourself, feel free to do. So I'll be using my egg whisk to mix every. So a little of the flour, a little of my milk as I mix together everything. Have you liked this video at this juncture? Have you liked my video? So feel free to be a part of my lovely channel. To my ODs, I throw away salutes to you. Go and try this recipe. The recipe is boom. I've been crying my cake is not rising as possible, but this recipe is a boom. This recipe is taking us to the next level. That is why I am naming it 2024 recipe. Please cash out with this recipe. You low budget recipe, and it tastes so good, looking so fluffy. Everything you want about cake is in this recipe, so make sure you explore. At this moment, start greasing your pan. Grease your pan with butter and you dust with flour as has done already. And you on your oven. Yes, start preheating your oven at this point. You might on at least 180 degrees. That's what I'm using for my baking. 180 degrees. Yes. So take your time to do this mixing. Just take your time and mix thoroughly. Yes. And again, make sure you have on your oven so that it will start preheating on time, especially when you start mixing your flour and milk into your batter. Make sure the oven is on and you've already greased your pan and dusted with flour. Yeah. Have you liked this video? Please, if you want to be seeing my face, join my lifestyle channel at Mrs. Progress Innocent China. I talk about everything happening around me here in the UK. Feel free to be a part of that lovely channel. I will really appreciate. Don't forget to subscribe to my lifestyle channel. Right now, everything is set. Look at that batter, looking so running and beautiful. So we'll be sharing out in 3 batches where we'll be adding our cookies and strawberry flavor. Yes, so watch to the end. So don't miss any part of this video. And don't forget to appreciate this video by just like. So to the first, I'll be adding vanilla flavor to it. That's to my cookies cream cake, a little vanilla. This is my first time of using this particular brand, the product of this vanilla, so I am adding half tablespoon to taste if I'm okay. So I'm not okay, so I'll be going in with half again. That's 1 tablespoon for each. Yes, so I'll stir and for the vanilla flavor, that's our strawberry flavor, I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of strawberry flavor and a little red velvet powder. This red velvet powder takes my strawberry flavor to another level. This is butterscotch. I'm adding 1 tablespoon, mixing it with the strawberry. So to the oral cookies also, I'm adding so the vanilla flavor, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of butterscotch also. But to the oral cookies, I'm adding nothing, just the cookies. Yes, and vanilla flavor. Just need to break it, not 2 pieces, but just to have it in chunks, and that's it. I'll just spread it out evenly, and that is it. Yes. It's very important you tap on your work surface to close up all air bubbles before you put in the oven. After 20 to 30 minutes, our cakes are ready, looking so beautiful. The cookies cream cake is looking perfect because it was at the down part, while the other two is at the top part. My oven heat comes from the top. That's why the other two is looking a bit dry. For you that is crying your cake dries out easily, immediately leave this cake just 3 to 4 minutes. Please wrap with cling film and set aside to cool before you refrigerate if you're not decorating that day. It will help your cake not to dry out, and it will help it to be moist and fluffy without losing any moisture. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, share to your friends and family. I love you so much. Don't miss out the decoration video. Feel free to explore my channel and watch a whole lot. Thanks. Bye bye.